What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be playing Raft. I don't know about you guys, but personally I've spent a little bit of time on this game over the past few years, but I've never really made it past a couple days on a single save. I've recently been looking a little bit into what the community's like on this game, and as far as I can tell right now and recently, there's kind of a semi-community of this game, but it's not as much of an actual community as it is just a let's play go-to game that people occasionally stop by while they're doing variety or something like that. But with that being said, it does still get good views, and there does seem to be a lot of traction about it for it being a relatively old game, I think, right? I figured that kind of game is exactly what we like for this channel, and it might be good to just get something else a little different from Terraria and Stardew Valley. So, without much more talking, here we are. For those of you guys who don't know, this is how you start out in Raft. You know, a little 2x2 raft plank thing, I guess, and just a bunch of plastic and other sorts of trash floating through the ocean. There are islands and other sorts of things that you can discover that I remember, but I will kind of say right now before we get too deep in that I kind of know this game, but probably not as well as some of you guys in the comments. The farthest I've ever made it in this game is just kind of like unlocking some of the more medium progress sort of items and making it to a few different types of islands, but I've never really gotten anywhere near the end game. I don't even know how you can beat this game. I've heard that you can. I have no idea how that works, so hopefully that gives you a good idea as to just how experienced I am. What I do know is that you want to start out generally by making, I can't remember if it's a purifier or grill. I think it's purifier, given that it looks like thirst kind of kills you a little bit faster than hunger. I think that's going to be the first goal, is just getting a purifier, getting started. Another thing that's pretty dangerous about just having these 4 little planks here is that if one gets bitten off by the shark, which there he is, if there's something on it, I'm pretty sure it goes too. So it's probably a good idea for us to get some more planks out here to kind of maybe like protect the middle one, or just get a better protected center that we can put stuff on. We'll kind of just see depending on the materials that we can get right now. And already we've gotten pretty lucky. We've already got some, I don't know if those are, I guess they're barrels, not crates, and looks like there is an island in the distance that we can see up there. Okay, we should have enough for a purifier now. Perfect. And I'll just go ahead and put that in the middle right there. We also want a cup, which we have just enough for, and then we can fill it with salt water, place it on the grill, and boom. So one thing about the planks that I'm aware of already is they are probably, Loki, the most important resource out of any of these, because they're not just used for crafting, but they're also used as a fuel source. We're always going to be needing planks no matter how much of anything we have. Oh no, we don't have enough for that. I think I'll just get a building hammer before that. All right, we'll go ahead. I need more plastic. Yeah, we're kind of getting door-to-door service to this island, it looks like. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and put this in the middle, so we shouldn't have to worry about it getting bitten off right now. And then probably a good idea to make a grill when we can. Yeah, we just need more planks, but we have enough rope, so see if I can get some more here. Oh, there you go. Well, I don't have a spear to deal with you, man. I think I'll just pop over there. Maybe there's like some fruit or food or something I can get. Funnily enough, most of the really good loot that comes from islands is underneath the water right here in these coral reefs. Only problem with that is I have nothing to distract the shark from me right now, and if I go overboard and try to get some of it, I do not think I have enough time to really effectively get anything. That's all right. We'll just kind of explore the island for now. It's probably fair. Maybe there's like a crate or some other loot. I don't really see anything. All right, no. I'm scared. I'm just getting him straight back. Oh, I thought I could juke him, bro. Guess a little bit of extra food can't hurt. Now we should have enough for a grill, maybe? Oh, we just need one more. Come on now. Now we have enough? Yes, we do. Go ahead and put this in the other corner and get some stuff cooking. Or no, we won't actually, because I don't have enough planks. So at least we'll survive based on hunger and thirst now. That's a pretty good start, I would say. I guess this isn't unreasonably lucky. This is just a pretty normal stream of loot for the start of the game, so I'm not too worried about that. All right, well, I know we're doing something a little different in this video, but of course I would like to just kind of shout out how much you guys enjoyed the second installment of the Terraria World series. I really appreciate you seeing all you guys really like be invested in it as a series, and I'm happy about seeing that you guys continue to enjoy it and starting to form little community here. I really appreciate all of you guys commenting as always, and I really do read most of you guys' comments. I know it's kind of gotten to be that there are so many that I can't really heart all of them anymore, but just know that if you put something down, it doesn't go unnoticed, and if I don't see it, somebody else in the community will see it and most likely appreciate it. So I'm really liking how thoughtful all of you guys are, and it's just, I've never really experienced anything like this before on the internet, so I'm really happy to see it, and happy you guys are here so early for the ride. You guys all have your OG tickets, don't worry. That being said, we've got our potato ready. Like, that's a pathetic amount of hunger that gives. Like, that's crazy. Speaking of comments, one of the reasons actually why I am playing Raft is because it was one of the most suggested games of all of the comments that I read on all my other videos. As you guys know, I had been asking for some game suggestions, and I think I mentioned this game in my first video or maybe another video. I don't exactly remember, but quite a few of you guys were quite happy about the idea of me playing this game. Of course, I figured I'd give it a shot and hope that you guys enjoy it while we do. I also do recall talking about Scrap Mechanic, which I believe is made by the same game studio as Raft, and that is probably one of my favorite games of all time. You know, like I said, I don't know this game super well, but I know Scrap Mechanic pretty well, and I would really love to do a Scrap Mechanic survival playthrough. That sounds really, really fun. And okay, I was just trying to talk, but that's alright. I'm just gonna have to use the building hammer as the weapon. By the way, let's actually just make this 3x3. There we go. Now we got some more space. Anyways, what I was saying, I would really enjoy doing Scrap Mechanic, and really I just like doing games like this as well. I noticed that some of you guys commented suggesting that I don't get too carried away with too many different games, and I think that's a really good idea. I don't know how I would really maintain so many games at once, especially ones that I want to have like as series that last a long time. The reason that I'm into games like this and into the idea of playing like Raft, Scrap Mechanic, a lot of you guys suggested Subnautica. I don't know as much about Subnautica, but what I do know about Raft and Scrap Mechanic is that eventually you're supposed to be able to beat them. These kind of saves can't really last forever. Like, eventually there is some conclusion, we can end the series and we can move on to something else, and I feel like that's appealing because it means that I don't have to have this burden of always playing one game on the channel forever. You know, that's what Terraria is for, that's what maybe Stardew Valley will be. I can do a couple of games like that, but I feel like if I'm really going to be true variety channel, it's probably better if that's not every single game I touch here. So I don't know, you guys will just have to let me know in the comments about this episode. Let me know what you really think. For the meantime, I need to stop yapping because it is nighttime and I don't think there's any way I can get any light source right now, so I hope it's visible enough for you guys. At least we have water, we have food, we have pretty much everything we need. I think I might actually get to fishing. That's probably a decent idea because there's not really much else to do right now, is there? Maybe I'll get a spear too. That's probably a good investment. Great idea. I think Raft is pretty good at making the start of the game fun. I don't know about as a viewer, but I can just tell you guys as like playing this is not nearly as slow of a start, or at least it doesn't feel as slow as a game like Terraria. Oh, look. Okay, you guys gotta tell me about this because I know there's the shark, right? And I've seen stingrays and I guess those are jellyfish, but what's like the reason behind all the other creatures? Because if the shark is here only to attack us, are the rest of them just like all passive, or like what's the deal? Anyways, somebody who knows this game better than I do, please let me know. That'd be interesting to hear about. I think he's coming straight on for us. Is he? No, I always think I can tell, but then he doesn't do it. Fishing rod, boom. All right, let's get to fishing. Good thing about fishing is that you can still pick up loot from the ocean while you're fishing if it, you know, comes within your reachable range. I don't really, I guess I kind of do need the fish for food, but I would also like to make shark bait for if we make landfall at an island. I think what I'll just do is I'll just fish until this fishing rod breaks. That's probably just like an easy way to quantify how much time I spend fishing. Oh, look at this, bro. Look how lucky this is. Coming straight on. Scrap Mechanic duck. Oh, just as I was talking about it. I really like that they reference their other games in this. Let's get back to fishing, I guess. It's all there really is to do at night, so that's kind of the reason I'm doing this. But yeah, like I was saying, I don't know if it's just me, but it definitely feels like, oh, nice pawn for it. Definitely feels like the progress is more streamlined and more rewarding earlier on in this game. I have experienced kind of like a slump as you get a little further, because the thing about Axolotl Games, that's the game studio that makes Scrap Mechanic and Raft, is that I feel like they give you nothing in terms of like how to learn the game. I feel that way with Scrap Mechanic Survival, and I feel that way with Raft more than anything else. I mean, really, you just spawn in here and there's nothing to be said. You just kind of got to figure it out. And I definitely like that, but if you really don't know what to do and you feel like you're sort of stuck in progress, then you can get kind of bored and get in a slump, and that's kind of the reason why I've never really made it this far. But now that I have you guys watching, I guess I have more motivation to stick with it. So I also will have the help and guidance from you guys in the comments, so I will greatly appreciate that. I will not claim to know nearly as much as I do about like games like Terraria and this, so I really would be appreciative of you guys suggesting anything that you think would be helpful to me and make this a more successful playthrough. I like to do well in the games I play, if you can't tell. We're almost done with this fishing rod, it seems like, and I've got a decent amount of fish, actually. We also got a blueprint for the receiver, and I don't know what you're supposed to do with these. I know you can research stuff at a research table, but I'm just gonna throw it away because it probably will just say I've already researched it. So sorry if that's like the wrong thing to do. I don't know any better at the moment. Oh, look at all this loot just coming straight towards my arms. Looks like the rain went away, and there we go. That is our fishing rod gone. So I might invest in a storage or a chest. Sorry. I think we'll just keep it for like food is probably the best idea for that. All right, perfect. I actually think we'll just make one more just in case. So then we have 2 shark bait in here, and we can just go ahead and cook the rest of the fish and leave it. I know that fish gives you a lot more hunger than stuff that you get in like crates and boxes and stuff. So okay, I'm gonna place down this candle and see. It's kind of pathetic that that's all the light that the fire gives me. Well, this is a pretty decent start. We got a little home going. I see one of those abandoned rafts over there, and I see another island. Yeah, honestly, this is a pretty good start. I'm pretty happy with this. I'm liking this. I'm gonna expand the ship a little bit. I think I'll just make it 4x4 now. You really feel every single expansion you make so much. All right, so actually the reason I wanted to expand is so that I could have enough room to get a sail. We actually do have enough resources for. Awesome. I think we'll just go ahead and put that right there so it doesn't get chopped off, and we'll go ahead and sail towards our first island. I think we're ready. The only thing that hurts about doing this is that, as you can see, we start drifting away from all our loot. Oh, you know what we probably need is an anchor. Don't know why I almost forgot about that. Getting door-to-door treatment again. All right, I think I'm just gonna make this go like straight to the west. The breeze is kind of pushing us this way. Dock right now. That seems like it works. All right, so how do we navigate Mr. Shark here? I don't actually remember his name. Somebody should tell me. Okay, we seem to be all good on hunger and thirst. I think I should explore the land first. It doesn't look like anything. Oh, watermelon. That's welcome. I'm not really too interested in these flowers because I think they're just used for paint, and that's kind of like not as essential to us right now. Oh wow, there's a lot of stuff here. Well, you know what I might do before we go underwater at all is invest in an axe and gather some wood and maybe some other stuff. I guess they're not as useful for planks, but if I eventually can use the seed to grow it on the raft, then we'll have an unlimited source of planks no matter what. What next? I think we'll just head under. I don't want to have to actually use the shark bait unless I absolutely have to. Yeah, wait for you to go over a little bit. This is kind of the strategy I'm sticking to for now, guys. I'm sorry if it's pathetic and slow, but is he not gonna like come for me? All right, so how much clay do we have? I have to remember, because you know this is all to get bricks, and we need 5 of these to make a smelter. So I feel like we should shoot for that goal. We need 10 clay and 10 sand. He's just not interested in me, I guess. Wow. Okay. I appreciate it, Mr. Shark. There's way more stuff here, too. I feel like I could get, like, a lifetime's worth of stuff secured. I just need more sand. I feel like sand is rare. I like that you don't have to actually harm the reef itself. I mean, I'm really only, like, cleaning it if you think about it. I'm just taking off some excess sand and taking off clay, which is just some natural resources, and, you know, that's about it. Wow, there's a whole lot of other stuff down here. That's copper, too. Okay, well, I'll be using shark bait for that. For a game that's called Raft, I spend a lot of time on islands, but you know what? I'm so scared. I'm so paranoid. I don't even know why. I haven't even got hit once. I think I'm gonna use a piece of my shark bait for this just so that I can get like an unlimited time frame. Now, I don't actually know off the top of my head how long it lasts. Some of you guys will have to tell me that. I'm just gonna use my comment section as my wiki, I think. Okay, so you're gonna hang out over here. Oh, and you're even gonna do this. That's nice of you. And we throw it as far as we can, and then we head straight over. I know there are some fish in these spots that like can like hurt you. Not too worried about metal. Definitely want some copper. Or I'm sorry, not metal. I mean scrap. All right, I think we just got all the seaweed that there was. Just gonna get all the copper I see. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get everything. That's kind of the curse about these spots. Is that it? I can't tell. It looks like it's just rocks. Okay, well, let me... Oh my god! I actually just got jump scared. Oh, that was so quick, too. We have 10 clay. We just need more sand. If he's over there, we can probably just make a run for it and get some. Because I kind of... Let's see. We got enough for 5 bricks. We got copper. We didn't get any metal. I mean, well, there will be another island. I think I'm just going to keep going. Yeah. We're just going to keep going. Thank you, little island. That was actually quite productive, I would say. I'm going to use this guy as a reminder of which way is north. I guess north. I don't know. Just the direction that you start in. But yeah, okay. Let's go ahead and make some bricks then. Look at that. Amazing what you can do when you put your mind to stuff. So we'll just leave these out to dry. And then the next order of business is, well, eat and drink, probably. The actual next order of business would probably be getting a research table. So let's go ahead and do that. I think I'll just put it right here. It's kind of an awkward spot, but it's all right. Okay, now we're gonna unlock some stuff. Crop plots. Oh, I can get a medium crop plot. Okay, so we can grow, what, pineapples and watermelons, I think? Watermelon, what, is it? I'm not even gonna ask that. What else do we have here? We have plastic. We can definitely research that. Nail? Yeah, we can make a nail and research one of them. Oh, we're learning stuff. Look at this. And then most of this other stuff is a little bit more mid-game, but some of it we're closer to than others, so. As soon as these dry, we'll, oh, you know what? We might need to get a couple more, because we have to research the smelter. Oh, I didn't think of that. I'm just kind of, all of the knowledge that I'm playing off of and playing based off of right now is just from my prior experience, so I promise I'm not looking at the wiki or anything. It's kind of nice for a change to play a game where you don't have to be glued to the wiki all the time. But this game kind of does remind me, I don't know if it reminds me as much as just because it's like water themed, reminds me of Subnautica, but anybody who really knows more about that game, let me know about it in the comments, because I've seen you guys recommend it and I definitely would be interested in playing it. I've kind of heard that it's like this, but entirely underwater and a little bit more, I don't know, advanced in terms of like its mechanics and also scarier. I don't know, man. Some of the deep sea creatures that I've heard like actually exist in that game, like if I'm getting scared by like a shitty mesh of a shark in this game, I don't even want to know what kind of stuff there is in Subnautica. And just for the record, if I play that game, it would be my first time ever through, and I would just intentionally do it as a blind playthrough, so you guys really see what it's like for me to play a game for once that I actually don't have any prior experience with. I have a feeling I would actually get really scared, but that would kind of be part of the fun. So we'll have to see. Looks like we have another island pretty close here. Hey, look at our dry bricks. Not much we can really do with those right now, but it's okay. I might not even use an anchor here. I don't even want to waste the resources. I think I'll just try to get something. I can see some stuff here. I do have a shark bait, but I don't even know if I want to use that here. I'm just going to keep it sailing. Clay, any clay? Yeah, that's clay. Give it to me. No! Oh my gosh, wait. I'm going to throw away the watermelon seeds. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna try to get whatever this is here, too, for some more planks. This is dumb. This is probably really, really dumb. Yeah, I'm not gonna make it back. Hey, buddy. Wait, watch this dupe. Watch this dupe. Wow, he's really just, like, he doesn't pursue you. I guess that's how sharks actually are. Okay, we need to store some stuff. I think I'm just gonna use it for, like, food. So, we need to. Oh my gosh, we need to. Whoops. Dude, we're never gonna get a smelter. That's literally my only goal for the rest of this episode right now. I keep making mistakes that keep me away from it. An island up there? No, that's an abandoned raft. Could be useful, I suppose. I think I'm gonna get another fishing rod. Probably, like, a good idea. I think I'll sail over there just to see if I can grab the crate. I see a big island in the... it's not a big island. Oh, hello. Dude, our spear has lasted. Eventually the shark dies, I know. But, hasn't shown any sign of that. Where's the crate? I don't see it. Oh, there it is. Okay. Beautiful. Look at that execution. Metal ore? Hold on. Metal ore. How did I not see that when it did it? And then we're going to just head straight towards that island, I think. I will actually be using an anchor for this one. Alright, let's keep fishing. Until this one breaks, I suppose. I'm not even heading towards it, am I? Okay, we'll take the tilapia. Oh my god! Did I just throw away all those planks? I just wasted all those planks. No, I'm going to go get those. Fuck that. Oh, I'm going to get... Oh! Okay, just as I turn around. Alright, anchor. Rebel anchor, sail it away, and then right there works for me. Well, first let's take a look at the island before I throw anything. Okay, there is a reef. That's good. All right, take watermelon. Okay, yeah, this full inventory thing is kind of a problem. So I think the last thing I'll do in this episode is see if I can just get a piece of sand. I just need one piece of sand and one piece of clay. Not gonna lie, I don't see any clay. Come on. There we go. Ugh. It's gonna break. Oh. Okay. Well, wasn't really planning on that, but it's okay. Place that down and let it dry. And, not gonna lie, I think that that's probably a good stopping place for right now. We can explore the rest of this island and the rest of the sea. It doesn't look very good, actually, so I don't think I'll be doing that. But we've got almost enough for our smelter, so we'll be able to make that at the beginning of next episode. And yeah, I think that's a pretty successful start. We didn't find anything that crazy, but I mean, look at this. We got a nice little home. We got a scrap mechanic duck. We got a candle. We got even some metal and copper. And with that being said, thank you guys for watching, and appreciate you guys kind of coming along for this ride for a new, different type of game. Pretty similar to most of the other stuff we've been playing, but nonetheless, I hope that you will enjoy it as much as you have with the other videos. And as always, Twitch and Twitter are linked in the description. Hopefully more socials are coming soon so you guys can connect and we can have more of a community in the future. Other than that, thanks for being here, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.